You voted for Trump and now you want to know if we can be friends? No. That's unthinkable to me. I don't have the privilege of saying politics is over here and my life is over there. My life is intertwined with politics. Quite often, politics is where I find identity, and it's also where I understand I can go to get and fight for my basic rights and the basic human rights of people I care about. It's a huge privilege to be able to say, no, my politics are over there and I am over here. I can't do that. Maybe elections where we could agree to disagree, this was not one of them. If you voted for Trump, you said his racism does not bother me. If you voted for Trump, you said his incompetence does not bother me. If you voted for Trump, you said the needs of other people do not bother me. So yeah, no, it's not all good. You cannot come for Thanksgiving. You cannot call me. You cannot be my friend. We are done.
So it just got word. It's Matt Gaetz for Attorney General, Tulsi Gabbard for DNI. Tulsi loves Russia. She loves Assad. Assad is a butcher. And she was a member of a cult too, by the way. If somebody else can look that up. Matt Gaetz is truly being suspected of sex with an underage girl. I don't even know if you call it sex. Statutory rape? Yeah. Look, guys, this is not normal. I know you voted for it, but this is a problem. Senate, you better stop some of this. Or literally years and years of norms and decency out the window. Faith leaders, you voted for this. Some of you. Like a guy that's being suspected of being with an underage girl. All right, 4 years, but we're gonna stand here and fight against it.
Matt fucking Gaetz? Seriously?
Well, well, well. So we meet again. Are you guys waiting for the Trucker John show? Just like me? Yeah, I know. It takes a while, I know. I'm waiting here too, just like you guys are. Hey, thanks for being here, man. Thanks for watching the Trucker John show and hanging out with us, and that's really stuff. It's really cool, I really love it. Hey, man, stay tuned for Trucker John. Did I say Drugger John? I meant Trucker John. I'm the one doing the drugs, not Trucker John. Ooh, yeah, it's the Trucker John show's about to come on, I guess. Yeah. Lottie freaking da. Yeah, Trucker John's about to come on. Yee-hoo-hoo. Trucker John is about to start. So prepare yourself for some titillating conversation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for. Trucker John. Hello. We're back. Hopefully you guys can hear me. You give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Actually, those were old filters. I've been going back. But if you're new here, you probably haven't seen those, but those are actually pretty old. But I've just been going through the old archives and putting some new stuff in there. Or not new stuff, but stuff that hasn't been on here for a while. But anyhow, I just want to say a quick hello, everybody. We've got Mad Mac in the driver's lounge. Slava Ukraini. Ukraini. You say Ukraini. I say Ukraini. Slava Ukraini, as always. Mad Mac, welcome back to my friends, to the show that never ends. Well, we were just here just a little while ago, but we're back. We're just going to hang out. As the title suggests, the pre-show hangout. House Sparks pre-show hangout. House should be coming on, I believe, at 4 o'clock. As far as I know, unless things have changed and I wasn't told about it. But yeah, hopefully you guys can hear me. If I can get a thumbs up, I might have gotten a thumbs up and I may have missed it. But if you guys, hopefully you guys can hear me. Yeah, check, check, check. But we've got non-useful is here. Cher has packed her bags and put her home on the market. Trump's last president gave her an ulcer and other health issues. Um, Something going on there. I've got my laptop fired up and running over here, and it's a mess. It's a mess. I've been trying to figure out issues I'm having with the YouTube, and it seems like I've even made it worse. I don't know. Michael Andrews, let's go. Non-useless says Pelosi sets stage for 2026 re-election run to return as Trump antagonist. Um, Gosh, these people just keep going forever and ever and ever, don't they? Talking about the show that never ends. Michael Andrews, I'll be watching Trigger John while creating music using Cubase 14 and some VSTs. Well, there you go. Have fun with that. It sounds like a good time. Tamara Price is here. Hey, Tamara, good to see you. And again, I hope you guys can hear me. Michael Andrews, VST's virtual software technology. They are synthesizers. Ask is here. Hey, ask, and ye shall receive. Is here. Joe216 says, well, after today's announcement, I will be wearing my mask for the next 4 years. I didn't hear about the announcement for, was it RFK Jr. or something? Michael McAndrews, we will all need to invest in gas masks. Ask says, Tiger King next. What the fuck? Non-useful said, let's hope MAGA resist and don't wear gas masks. Less MAGA needs fewer votes for him. Well, we thought that before, but hey, look. Here's who I blame. Okay, we're gonna play the blame game. I've been doing a lot of venting lately. Maybe I'm gonna do some venting here, but here, I don't blame the Trump voters all that much because they're pretty much the same. His numbers didn't really change all that much. I mean, maybe a couple million more, which that might prove out to be the difference. I don't know, but what happened? We had a tremendous falling off from who showed up to vote in 2020 and who for the Democrats and who voted in 2024. A big drop off. So I think I blame the Democrats that didn't vote. The Democrats who for some reason decided not to show up. That's who I blame. And I also blame maybe the union workers that voted for Trump, even though the Democrats and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris right there by his side totally advocated for the unions, worked behind the scenes for unions to get contracts, very good, very lucrative contracts passed. So maybe I'm going to blame some of the union workers. They certainly didn't show up in Pennsylvania, and they got some big contracts. Maybe I'll blame some of the Arab American groups that were upset about Gaza. And I don't blame anyone for being upset about what's going on in Gaza. It's horrible what's going on there. But to somehow, think that Trump was going to do better, and so they voted for Trump. Yeah, I'm going to put some blame on you guys. That's for sure. Maybe some white evangelical women who voted against their own best interest. I'll put some blame on them. I'll put some blame on the white evangelical males. A lot of them, a lot of blame to go there, I'm sure. I mean, there's a lot of blame to go around. Mad Max says, breaking, Democrats take action against Trump third-term threats. Non-useful, the immune is huge right now. There's Teresa. Teresa, TAK is here. Good to see Teresa in the lounge. Nick Rich is here, like number 13. Good day. We got 45 watching, 38 thumbs up. So you guys are kind of, some people haven't hit that thumb up. So if you would, like, subscribe, share, hit the thumb up button for me. That would be great. Alvin Stube is here. Make polio great again, RFK. Yeah, it's just mind-boggling, isn't it? RFK Jr. Hey, there's Jolie. Good to see Jolie. Thanks for being here, Jolie. And then you got a lot going on in family life and personal life and everything. So appreciate you being here. and spending some time with us and help me to, police the area, police the chat. Joe 216. The upside is that everything that goes wrong, no is to blame, but or no one is to blame, but and I don't know. Mike H is here. Hey, Mike H, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, so good to see you. Thanks for coming by, hanging out with us. Keith Polite is here. Good evening, all. Lorraine Sparviaro is here. It says hello, truckers. Hello back at you. Thanks for being here. Keith Polite, RFK Jr. for HHS. I mean, I learned a new word today on the Randy Rhoads show. And now I can't remember what it was, but it was like, what was that word? You guys could probably look it up. Like, Kakakapiki, whatever the fuck. I'll have to. I haven't seen the spelling of it, so. But Aaron's here, by the way. Hey, Aaron, good to see you. God, what was that word? You guys know. I'm sure some of you were listening to Randy, and you heard that weird, that weird name. And it means, like basically a government being run by the worst of the people. That's what we're in. We are heading into a government Trump administration that's going to be heading up departments and programs and heading up the government, and they are the worst people. Everything that Trump does, all the people he's putting in there, they are the worst of the worst. RFK Jr., absolute garbage. He's absolute garbage. And to have him as head of HHS, just ridiculous. The guy is a kook. The guy is such a kook. Demeocracy, meow Trucker John, meow Trucker John. So glad you changed your name back. Yes, I feel better. Absolutely feel better. I Nick Rich, no sound on the right channel. I don't know about right and left. All I know is I as long as you can hear me. Clover, hello everybody. Say how Bope can't hear you. Democracy, damn, I meant hi TK. Three girls, 3 wheels. Hey guys, first time I've been sober since the election. Yeah, hey man, I'm sure this election has driven a lot of us to drink. That's for sure. Say how's here. Hey, say how. Good to see you. Said what did you say? Let's see who else is here. Just going through the deal here. Joe B 216. Blue Sky has been acting up today. Probably getting they're just overwhelmed probably with all the new signups. Terry S says Pelosi needs to stay home and just help others get elected. Just my opinion. Yeah, I mean, come on. I think Nancy Pelosi's done a great job over the years. She's got a lot of detractors and everything, but I think she's done a great job. Great Speaker of the House. But I mean, come on. Let some new blood in, for God's sakes. I'm afraid she's going to be one of those ones that they're going to be, dragging her out of the House of Representatives. Like on a plank. Teresa said Trump cannot get third term, only 2 terms. Twice is bad enough for him. I heard he wants a third term presidency. Is he serious? What a jerk. Well, yeah, he's been saying stuff like that for a long time. That he wants to be president for life. Hey, say how member for 6 months. Oh crap, I'm still here. You are, and thank you very much for being a member, a long-time member. Say how, I do appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. Demeocracy meow says Terry S. Probably, but I'm curious how long that woman can wear them heels. Impressive. Trump had to stop wearing his this year. Look closely. He's a couple inches shorter. Carol says, I'm having a weird dinner, vegan flatbread with beets, onions, goat cheese, and onion rings with ranch dressing and a nice Cabernet wine. I need comfort food. I know, man. It's just depressing. It is depressing. No doubt about it. This Trump winning is depressing. Terry, yes, I saw him walking beside Biden, who was 6 feet, and he was shorter. Wow. Teresa says, sadly, my husband brother likes Trump. What a fool. And yeah, I know. And what's Thanksgiving going to be like for a lot of folks? Are you going to be like the video, the guy who says, if you voted for Trump, we're not hanging out. Sometimes the family, though, I mean, you can either cut off your family completely, or you can try to just get along for the holidays. And maybe the best thing is just to agree. Hey, we're not, if you know that if your family members that are Trumpers or Republicans, then you should probably just say, hey, look, no talking about politics, because I really don't want to have my appetite ruined, for one thing. Joby 216, women didn't show up like we hoped. Yeah, I was thinking November. I kept saying November. I was going to carry the day. So what happened to November? Terry S says, I'm loving Blue Sky. I never had followers on X for 10 years. Now I have 181. You guys are kicking ass. I've only got like 59. So you guys are kicking my ass over there on Blue Sky. And more power to you, Carol Alana says, here in Ohio, had Bible-thumping evangelical friends. They literally think Schindler is the next coming anointed by God. Absolutely, and with the barfing emojis and stuff, and the anger emojis, and I've heard that too. I've had passengers like say shit like that in the car, like, because I do Uber, right? And it's amazing. And then and it goes back to more projection, because that's what they used to say about us. Like, especially I remember when Obama was president, and I remember we had just come out of 4 years of Bush, the formerly the worst president in U.S. history, who was later succeeded by Donald Trump. And so we were just so happy to get Bush, and of course he termed out, but to for Obama to win, to beat McCain, and to get a good guy. And what we were happy with Obama. He seemed like a great policies. He had great speeches. We were all on fire. We were all so happy that Obama won. And I remember my sister, who is Republican, at that time there weren't maggots, but she was. I'm sure she's a maggot now. We haven't spoken since 2016. But saying things to me like, like that we're worshiping Obama, and that Obama is our savior, and I'm like, no, we're just happy that he won. We're happy to get rid of Republican presidents, and that we're not going to have a Republican president. We're just happy and ecstatic to finally have our side back in there. But they well, my sister, and I think it's not just my sister. She was getting she was sort of repeating what a lot of the Republicans were saying, that we're just worshiping Obama. But we don't worship Obama. And we, even going back to 2008, we loved Obama. I loved Obama. Okay, I think he's great. I think he was a great president. But I didn't worship him. I don't worship anybody. But I've actually heard people say stuff like that Trump is the chosen one, or that God is using him And God works in mysterious ways. Because when you say, like, well, the guy is a fucking felon and he's a rapist, well, God works in mysterious ways, you know. Fuck you. You know? Here it is, asked with the kakistocracy. Kakistocracy. That's the word. Everybody look that up. Kakistocracy. And I think we will find that pretty much describes what's going on here with the Trump, with this future Trump administration that's going to be going into power here in January. Teresa TK, I also say Massa, make America sane again. Carolina, they're all kooks, Trucker John. Yeah, but RFK Jr. especially so. I mean, Matt Gaetz is, I guess you could say he's a kook, but he's a freaking, you know, pedophile and, you know, I guess you could say sexual assaulter, rapist, whatever you want to say it. I mean, you know, but RFK is just kooky, wacky, and harmful. I mean, uh, people who listen to what he says, you know, about vaccines and about you know, these type of things, it's going to get a lot of people dead. It's going to get a lot of people dead. Let's put it that way. Torby Cat's here. Thanks for being here. We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out, filling some time until Hal comes on. Hal Sparks, that is. Jonathan Earl is here. Says, "Yeah, you're not ending net neutrality for a couple months." Nick Rich is saying hello. Follow back coming soon. Keith Polite, Kakistocracy. Noun, government by the least suitable or competent citizens of a state. And that's where we're headed, folks. So all you Trump voters out there, enjoy your kakistocracy. Kakistocracy. Enjoy your kakistocracy. Enjoy your fascism. Enjoy your authoritarianism. Okay? Enjoy your dictator. Carolina says, each day I hear my dear departed Marine hubby's voice telling me, you need to cut back on the alcohol. Drowning my sorrows. Got to put a good face on tomorrow for my doctor's appointment. Democracy now, meow, not now, meow, meow, says, I abstained from alcohol unwisely around election time. Now I'm drinking. I gotta because people not standing up for their rights is worse than the initial injustice on election day. I'm still meowing, whatever. You know, yeah, this whole thing is driving a lot of people to drink and to drugs and to whatever and to comfort food. Jojo Mojo Jojo, my favorite name on the internet, here says hello everybody. Well, hello to you, Jojo Mojo Jojo. Thanks for joining us as we hang out for a little bit here. Tawato 106 is here. Hey, Tawato says no other comfort food than fried chicken. Oh, I just had me some chicken. It wasn't fried though; it was baked. But still, yeah, fried chicken. Some good fried chicken. My mom used to make some great fried chicken. Now I want some fried chicken. Here's Mr. Bob Newell. Here's Shrugger John. Thanks, Bob Newell. Thanks for being here. Mad Max says, I have read some other comments saying things are Jack Smith's fault. I feel Jack Smith did his job honorably. He had to fight Scrotus, Cannon, and Garland. Lack of urgency, for fuck's sake. Good on you, Jack Smith. Yeah, I don't think I could put this on Jack Smith. I really, really think, and I keep going back to this, I really think it was because Kamala Harris only had 3 months. So then it goes back to, then why did Joe either should not have dropped out at all and stuck with him, or he should have never ran in the first place. He should have, way back in when he announced or whatever, I mean, he should have said, I'm not running for re-election. You know, I was a transitional president. But this is all hindsight. But I guess we try to learn from our mistakes, so we need to look at them. But you know, I'm just hearing a weird knocking, but it's not on my unit here. Anyhow, I think it's just really weird. I mean, it's really like we're trying to put blame. We're trying to find how this happened because, I mean, like I said earlier this morning, the campaigns could not have been more different. I mean, it was like the difference between night and day. The Kamala Harris campaign was joyful, was exciting, was you know electric. It was and I got the message. I mean, I don't know how people were not getting the message. I got the message. You know, she was going to fight price gouging. She was going to um, help with the housing shortage and with people getting into homes, with getting programs for first time buyers, and she was going to what was the other one she was going to do? Small business owners or entrepreneurs and give them increase their tax credits or tax write off, or not write off, but a tax credit, I guess. Um, I mean, she had great programs, great policies. She was going to continue with this great Biden boom economy, but that message wasn't getting out. I guess and we could blame mainstream media for for not for tipping the scales toward Trump. So if we're going to blame, I think we could blame mainstream media. We could blame that's a big one. That's probably that might be bigger than the Kamala Harris only having 3 months, to campaign, because she crammed at least 6 months worth of campaigning into 3 months. I mean, uh, you can't deny that she worked her fucking ass off. I mean, I've never seen anyone campaign like that. James McNair is here. Hey, James, good to see you. It says, say what you want. Trump had better info on the outcome than anyone I watched. Almost like he had a crystal ball. I didn't even think it was going to be close. Well, when did you hear that? Because, I mean, whenever I heard him say, yeah, we're going to win or something like that, that just sounded like he was just, talking on his ass. Out of his dirty, stinky, diapered ass. I mean, anyone can say that. If I was running, I would say that. Even if I was losing, I would say, "Yeah, we're going to win. We're going to go to the White House. We're going to take it." I would say that too. So anyhow, Mindy Nitrous is here. Good to see Mindy. Thanks for hanging out as we hang out. A little pre-House Sparks pre-show hangout. Search for You says, "I wonder what the normal Republicans are thinking." They're thinking. They're probably thinking, "I'm glad we won. We'll take it," and they're probably nervous about 2028 or whatever. I guess this could go one of two ways. I mean, it's either going to be Trump is going to just continue to rig the system so much that there never will be a free and fair election. We might have just elections in name only, or if he doesn't do that, then I mean, I think Democrats will come back bigly. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Hey, Tar Rat's here. I have one. I don't know what you have. Sorry about that. Jonathan Earl, I know everyone's got their feelings about what happened, but I'm telling you, there's no way on God's green earth this election was legitimate. Like I've been saying, I mean, it doesn't really pass the smell test, but I don't know, I don't know, other than Democrats not showing up in the numbers that they did in 2020. To 106, I think women just gave up on America. Good for them? Nah, that's not good. That's not good. Mindy Nitrous, I'll be your 60th CJ. Thank you, Mindy. Mindy Nitrous followed me. Oh, thank you so much, Mindy. I'll go check that out later. Right now, I'm just on YouTube, and my laptop is over there doing weird shit. So But I'll check that out. Teresa says, I told my younger sister, please, no more politics talk. I'm sick of listening to it. She's a Trump supporter and always bragged about him. So pathetic and sickening. Want to barf. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't see one. I've never seen, and I don't see one redeeming quality about Donald Trump. No redeeming qualities whatsoever. I mean, at least I guess with Bush, you could find something. You know, the guy likes beer or something. Um, you know, with Reagan, he likes horses. You could find something redeeming, or uh, I don't see anything redeeming about Trump. None whatsoever. There's nothing to like about him. Mindy Nitrous says that Elon hijacked this election, and he needs to be held accountable. Um, I don't know. I hope we can find out. I hope we can get some evidence, get some proof. You know, something hardcore. Hey, look at there. Jolie's got my link to Blue Sky. Thank you, Jolie. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's why I need you, Jolie. Yeah. I didn't think about putting the link, Blue Sky link in there. So thanks for that. To 106, holy fuck! Now is the time to talk about politics and fix this shit. Something country. I don't know. Jonathan Earl, and he causeth all, small and great, and rich and poor, and the free and the bond, and there be given them a mark on their right hand or upon their forehead. Mark of the beast. Mark of the beast time. Is it Mark of the beast time? Is Trump the Antichrist? Democracy meow. I'm so disappointed with Jack Smith for not adapting his usual methods to the dangers at hand. No shade, but he is frozen and unable to adapt to a deadline. He's a long game kind of guy. Disappointed. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I think I don't know. I don't think Jack Smith. I think he was ready to go. Then they just the Trump lawyers kept delaying it, right? But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Jojo Mojo Jojo says the stupidity of the right to be Christian, but the one part wait the stupidity of the right to be Christian, but the one part of the Bible they shouted was going to happen for the last 40 years. Suddenly, revelations just they've never heard of that part. I don't know. Aaron says, I don't speak to my brother. He's not a maggot. He's just an abusive asshole or a-hole. I added the ass part. I filled that in. 2106, to be fair, Elon proves that you can, I guess, be incredibly rich and completely fucked up weirdo. Oh, yeah. Well, I think we've known that for a long time. Joe B216, I love, not worship. Yeah. James McNair, Jack Smith didn't believe America could be so stupid again. My understanding is Jack Smith has been diligent. We're working and gathering all of his stuff. He was just waiting for the court dates. I don't think he was one pushing those off. That was the courts, as far as I know. Big Hook, the Big Canucks here says Garland needs to release Smith's final report as a service to America and history. Well, yeah. See, if you want to put some blame, maybe put some blame on Garland, but for sure that report needs to be made public, and it needs to be done before Trump takes office, because Trump will just bury it. It'll never see the light of day. So yeah, absolutely that needs to happen. For show. Jonathan Earl says we should just start lying. It's worked wonders for him. We just have to figure out what they fear and then spread so many lies they can't possibly keep them straight. Okay. Joseph Winnie, there will be pain. That's for sure. There's gonna be a lot of pain. We're gonna get through it. I think we'll get through it, but it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult times. So just prepare yourself for that. Frida loves here, yeah. Kekistocracy, yeah. That's what we're in. That's what we're headed for in January. Jonathan Earl, this political travesty brought to you by uninformed voters with special contributions from fascism and the corrupted who loved it. And the corrupted who loved it. Nick Rich gifted a membership. Thanks, Nick, again for doing that. Very nice of you. Thanks for that. Helps us support the show, and it gave Teresa TAK a membership. Very deserving person there. Deserving person. So thank you, Nick. Appreciate that. Carol Alana says, I believe now Joe should run for second term. Lots of variables. Dumb low info voters, a big problem. I mean, who knows? I mean, if you go by Joe, if he could have kept it together, if he could have continued, because obviously, I mean, he's obviously not even in the physical shape that he was, 4 years ago. And when you're that age, 4 years is a big, big difference. So if he could have maintained the being the president of the United States and juggling that with campaigning, and still kept his shit together and not look like he was, deer caught in the headlights or whatever, like he did at the debate, then I think he could have won. But I don't know. That's a big if. That's a big question mark. I don't know. It was a very, very tough, I think, an unusual situation that we had there. Hey, there's kimchi. Sorry, I'm late. Fresh tacos, rice, and refried beans. Hey, if you're late for if it's because of the tacos, then no explanation needed. I would take tacos over this show any day of the week. Over watching this show. Terry S. has just sent follow back to those that sent them to me. Oh, there you go. Everyone's going to Blue Sky. We're all dumping X, which I think is great. I dumped my X account, I don't know, 6 months ago or a few months ago, and did not miss it, not one tiny bit. Jonathan Earl, did you put most important ingredients in those beans? Lard? Yeah, you got to have some lard in those beans, the refried beans there. Carolina says, you got the message, Trucker John, because you've got common sense and you were listening. I guess so. I guess I did. Mindy Nitrous says, Walter Masterson says it's the platform. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Mindy Nitrous, too much right-wing propaganda. They don't fact check. Big Hook says CIA, NSA, Homeland Services need to delete everything and leave Trump with nothing to give Putin. They will retain the knowledge but won't share it with traitors. I know that's scary. Like having what's that douchebag that there says is going to be like the FBI director and also we need to have some safeguards in place. We can't. I mean, that's got to be some of the scariest shit right there. Just thinking about Russia getting just full and complete access to all of our, our surveillance and our national security, all that shit. That's scary, man. Big Hook. That's scary shit. Mini Nitrous, you're my 60th on Blue Sky, laughing out loud. Free Love, I like butter instead of lard and refried beans. Torby Cat says Trump campaigned on both sides of issues, so everyone heard what they wanted, not knowing he stated the opposite as well. Yeah, how do you get away with that? How do you get away with that shit, man? It's just this whole thing is really mind boggling. It really is. Jonathan Earl says butter. Not sure if I've ever had butter in my refried beans. If I did, I didn't know it. For me, the magic is in lard. Um, Frida Love says the onion bought Alex Jones crap. Yeah, I heard about that. D Meowcracy Meow says that Trucker John, did you check out the Bounty Hunter D to see the poll worker lady who threw away Harris votes during early voting? How many days did she succeed at tossing them? How many more like her? Um, I didn't check it out. I did, but I remember that that was mentioned this morning, and I haven't checked more into that. But that is very interesting to see. Yeah, how many more were like her? How many votes were tossed out? Um, it's inquiring minds want to know. Joe B216 says, not going to lie, Joe and Trump in the White House acting like friends kind of pissed me off. Don't act like Trump is normal. He's a dollar store ripoff dictator. I know, I get that, and I agree a lot with that too. But I think it's Biden and just saying, look, this is how you have a peaceful transfer of power. I think he's that. I think he's just trying to lead by example and just say, look, this is how you do it. Even though you lost, you don't act like a little baby. Joseph Winnie, I followed you, Trucker John. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you so much. Nitrous, Mini Nitrous says that's the cognitive dissonance kicking in. Nick Rich, laptops do weird shit. Yeah, my laptop is doing some weird shit right now. I'm looking over at it. It's doing some weird shit. Terry S. agreed, Mini Nitrous. I think it was bought, but it will be well hidden. Tarrat says, hi, Kim. Mr. Bob Newell, I can't hear you. But you never can. You never do. You never listen. Geneva Goddard is here. Geneva says, or Genevieve, I'm sorry. Genevieve Goddard says Trump is Beelzebub. He's not the Antichrist. He's Beelzebub. Satan's friend, Satan's buddy, Satan's helper, Satan's right-hand man, I guess. I don't know. Jonathan Earl says, sounds crystal clear on my end. Maybe you should try turning up your phone or device that you're watching on. Perhaps restart. Well, Mr. Bob Newell always says that he can't hear and stuff like that. It's like a little running joke, I guess. Kimchi, Jonathan, it is a running joke. Oh, that we can't hear. Oh, okay. No, which is what I just said. Me and Kimchi, we think alike, a lot alike. I think. Let's see. Walter McCarovich, Trucker John, good afternoon. What now is a person like myself to do that have pre-existing health issues? Give up all medications? All medical treatments? Unbelievable. Well, first of all, Walter, thank you so much for being here. I'm glad to see you in the driver's lounge. And, well, don't give up all your medications, your medicines, and your medical treatments. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Trump might be so inept at being, an evil dictator that, maybe whatever it is that you have, that your medicines and your prescriptions and your treatments, they might still be covered. We're just gonna have to, I guess, wait and see. But in the meantime, if you can buy medications, if you can stock up on them, I don't know. I know renewing prescriptions doesn't kind of work that way, but I mean, if there's non-prescription things you can stock up on now, I don't know. Yeah, it is unbelievable, and it's sad, and right now, I mean, I'm fortunate. I'm not under any prescriptions. I'm not under any medical treatments, but I'm less than a year away from Medicare, being eligible for Medicare, and I'm wondering if I'll ever even be able to if it'll be there in 11 months from now. So yeah, we're all wondering. We're all kind of on pins and needles, and we're anxious, and we're wondering what's going to be happening to our health care and to our Social Security, and even our ACA, all that stuff. That's what I say. It's going to be a really rough 4 years, and a lot of people are going to get hurt. So I don't know. I don't know what we can do. Some people are moving out, but some to other places. A lot of people want to go to Canada because they've got great health care up there, I guess, apparently. So I don't know. Uh, those are decisions that everyone has to make for themselves of what they're going to do, I guess. But it's fucked up. That's all I got to say. It's really, really fucked up. Um, when people voted for Trump, especially people those the those the independents, the non-affiliated people, they fucked up if they voted for Trump. People who stayed home, people who voted for Jill Stein, people who, if RFK was Jr. was on the ballot where they were at and they voted for him, all those people, they fucked up. They fucked us, and they didn't just fuck it up for themselves. They fucked it up for all of us. Oliver Brownlow says Trump will rip the Smith report up and eat it. Yeah, but the thing is, we have things called, hard drives and backups and stuff. Beth Flynn says, "Hi, happy sparklers, just coming in. Who is this fellow we're watching? Oh, this fellow would be me. It's me, Trucker John, of the Trucker John live stream. Hello. Hello, Beth Flynn. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us today. I don't know why I went all British on you all of a sudden, but thank you so much. We're just hanging out. We're doing a little pre-show hang up. Well, I do got hang-ups. We're doing a little hangout. We're hanging out and just kicking it. I believe that Hal will be coming on in a few minutes here, and so this is what we do. I've been doing these hangout shows for quite a few months, maybe a year. I don't know. I've been doing it for a while now. So glad you're here. We're just hanging out, and then hopefully when we all go over to House Sparks, we can do maybe a like a sort of like a raid. Would be nice. It's always nice. It's always nice to do that. In case you didn't know, by the way, I was actually a guest on House Sparks show a few weeks ago. Democracy Meow says, I say that as someone who typos all the time. Yeah, typos. Typos are bad. I'm skipping down because we've got like 3 minutes left, and so I'm just kind of skipping down. Free to love, all about you, Trucker John. It's all about me. It's all about me, man. That's what it's about. Geneva Goddard, Trucker John, are you in Las Vegas? I am. I am in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Genevieve Goddard. Yeah, I'm in Vegas. And Terry says, my sister, who is anxious for Medicare in July, I am guessing voted for Trump. She is going to be really surprised. I hope it is a bit before they do away with it. Yeah, that may, I don't know how hard or how easy it is to do something like that. I'm hoping that, those type of things like Social Security and Medicare, I'm hoping that the reasonable Republicans, that if there are any, would stand up against that too, because they have a lot of constituents. There's a lot of old people that vote, and there's a lot of old people that vote for Republicans, and so I would hope that a lot of the Republican constituents would join with Democrats, because Democrats are not going to be in favor of gutting or doing anything to harm Medicare or Social Security. So maybe there's some hope there that there'll be some reasonable Republicans that will have enough numbers that could stymie or stop anything that Trump and his maggots want to do to Social Security and Medicare, social care. Uh, but who knows? I mean, like I said, we're all anxious. We're sitting here just wondering what the fuck is going to happen. How bad is it going to be? So I prepare for the worst, and hope for the best or whatever, I guess is what we could say, Mad Max says Jolie rocks. Jolie does rock. Absolutely. Um, Stephen Flake says it seems very few Republicans will ever break ranks. They are lemmings to the end. Yeah, well, I'm just like I said. I'm hoping that maybe there'll be enough reasonable Republicans in Congress who don't want to face the backlash of their constituents if they harm Social Security and Medicare. But I don't know. Roxanne Armfield's here. Roxanne says retired people on Social Security Medicare would be a very big voting block. Yes, absolutely. Big Dog NC says, "Yep, I've gone from how the fuck to what the fuck." Democracy now. Democracy Meow says, "I think Christians are stunned when they heard Trump's first lady Elon wants a crypto digital dollar to take the place of our dollars. The Bible told them that it's something like the Antichrist would do." MJ Daniel, the big farms and agricultural areas will not want to lose their cheap migrant laborers, so that will be a fight. Yeah, there's going to be some fights, and amongst themselves, amongst Republicans, and so that's all we can hope for is that these will be big fights that will slow things down as much as possible. Nick Rich says, "How's on?" The intro has started. Adieu. Okay, well, Nick, I'll see you over there. We'll see you over there. Mad Max says, "How's alive?" And I think that is Jolie with the link. So if when you guys head over there, I'll see you over there, and give me a shout out with a Trucker John raid type of a deal. If you do that, that would be pretty awesome. And I'll see you guys on Thursday at 11 a.m. We'll do this all over again, but it'll be a post show hangout. House Sparks is on at 11 a.m. on Saturdays for a couple hours, and then we'll come on and do a post show hangout where we can sort of hang out some more and sort of decompress or whatever, and decompress our compression and all that good stuff. So in the meantime, though, yeah, just remember, guys, to
Well, it's time to say goodbye. The show has come to an end. But don't be sad, no, don't you cry. We're all gonna come back and meet again. We'll have some fun times, hopefully nothing too bad. We might talk about war crimes, might talk about Baghdad. I doubt we'll talk about door chimes, but if we did, I'd be only too glad. So hostile of Easter, baby, the show is over, but could I ask you maybe to take a shower? No, that's not what I meant, but I couldn't think of anything to rhyme with over. Now my whole rhyming scheme is all screwed up. Oh shit, I should have stuck to truck driving, who I tried to kid. At least when I was out there driving, I could handle a skid, but doing this live stream, baby, has been a real kid. So I hope to see y'all again right here on the Trucker John live stream. We're gonna do it again and again, right here in the Trucker John live stream. Yeah, the Trucker John live stream. We're gonna come back and do it all again. No, this ain't no dream. This is where we win, right here on the Trucker John live stream. No, this time to say goodbye. The show is coming in. Don't be sad, no, don't you cry. We're all gonna come back and meet again. Well, it's time to say goodbye. The show has come to an end. Don't be sad, no, don't you cry. We're all gonna come back and meet again. We'll have some fun times, hopefully. Nothing too bad. We might talk about war crimes, might talk about Baghdad. I doubt we'll talk about gold chimes, but if we did, I'd be on to that. So hasta la vista, baby. The show is over, but could I ask you maybe to take a shower? No, that's not what I meant, but I couldn't think of anything to rhyme with over. Now my whole rhyming scheme is all screwed up. Oh shit, I should have stopped a truck driving. Who am I trying to kid? At least when I was out there driving, I could handle the skid. Doing this live stream, baby, it's been a real kid. So I hope to see y'all again, right here on the Trucker John live stream. We gonna do it again and again and again, right here in the Trucker John live stream. Yeah, the Trucker John live stream. We're gonna come back and do it all again. No, this ain't no dream, this is where we win, right here on the Trucker John.